Potter. I am the Secretary Treasurer for the Potomac Ministry Network of the Assemblies of God. This video is for the University 500, the Foundations of Grad Success. Talking just a couple of minutes about some of the tutorials that are offered in this course that is tremendously helpful for someone journeying through especially a doctoral degree. For someone like me that has been out of education for some time, received a master's degree a while ago, and writing is not easy for me. My job here at our network office is to handle the finances of our network of nearly 375 churches and just over 1,100 credential holders. This is a season of renewal. Every year, credential holders have to renew, and we're right in the middle of renewing before the end of the year, so it's a very busy time for me. I'm actually in our studio, which is downstairs in our building, where we do a lot of our own videos here, but this isn't something that is part of my portfolio. I have enjoyed this class. It brings back that another opportunity for me to write the things that certainly is on my heart, on my mind. Writing for these courses, there's been a couple of occasions where we have had writing assignments that we've been able to submit those writing assignments to Smart Thinking. Smart Thinking is a tremendous help, and it has been for me personally to be able to just download a paper to Smart Thinking. Within 24 hours, you get a response from someone that is obviously very knowledgeable in their field, and just walks through your paper and gives you an in-text suggestion and sometimes some links that can help you in areas of grammar, in areas in my particular area of struggle is not staying with the noun in the sentence and running sentences together. And one of the things that we were taught during this class is how sometimes we write the way we think. In one of our textbooks on style, I was able to learn that people that read are not necessarily reading and understanding it the way that you intended it to be understood. And for that reason, you don't have your run-on sentences, put your commas in the right places, and your grammar and context and simplicity is extremely important. So Smart Thinking, able to put all of those things in context and able to put them within your writing and send it back to you within 24 hours. And then you can download it, you can print it out, you can dissect your own paper again and rewrite it with their suggestions, is a huge blessing, a huge help. And it also builds, for me, it was building a little bit of confidence because of submitting more than one paper throughout our course. The first couple of papers, first couple of times, it was challenging, but I eventually figured out what they were saying. So the next time I submitted, I was learning something else and not repeating my same problems. So Smart Thinking, it was a tremendous tool that hopefully we'll be able to use throughout this degree program. I was unable to get into library, of which something that I wanted to get into, rather the tutorial for one-on-one tutoring. And when I tried to log into that, this last week of our class was full, and there was no open times for me to plug in. However, when we go further in our journey here, I'm looking forward to using these tutorials. This has been a great class, and to refresh your writing style, understanding that, to write in a way that somebody will read and understand what you're saying, as opposed to writing the way you think or writing the way you talk. Correct punctuation, grammar is extremely important, and this has been a huge help for me as I go forward and journey through this doctoral program. I hope this has been a blessing to you. If you have a chance to check into Smart Thinking and these other tutorials, they certainly have been a benefit to me, and I would highly recommend them to you. I just wrote down a couple of things here that were a huge help for me, talking about active voice, talking about double nouns, and writing in present as opposed to writing in using certain words over and over again. Those things are all great reminders, all great helps. And when I read my paper when I first submitted it, and then read it after all the tutorial helps before I sent it on to the professor, it just was different. And these tutorials are a huge help. Highly recommend them. And this course has been a great blessing as a refresher and a reminder of the best way to write. Blessings on you. Thanks for listening.